Welcome to Veteran Tech, where unstoppable machines meet the hands that master them. From roaring loggers to razor-sharp skill, this is the raw, relentless world of modern forestry. Let's get started. This oak was dangerously close to a septic system. Its roots were lifting the ground and threatening to rupture the drain lines. A standard felling method could have caused serious damage, so the crew chose a bore cut instead. It's a clever technique that relieves internal pressure and protects the root system. The tension is high. Will they pull it off? Or will something go wrong? Let's find out. Break it down. Two powerful chainsaws, the Stihl MS362C and the Husqvarna 562 XP. Both belong to the pro-grade 60cc class. The Stihl brings dependable torque to the table, while the Husqvarna focuses on efficiency and handling. Its X-Torque engine delivers solid fuel economy and reduced emissions. Two different beasts, built for serious work. It's a blink-and-you-miss-it moment that shows how quickly danger can rise from above. I've seen the H415 in action, and it's jaw-dropping. Slices through trees with up to 750 millimeters in diameter, like they're made of paper. Combine that with the Supercut 100 system, and you get precision meets force in a way that feels like choreography. Destruction has never looked so smooth. Taking down a dead tree near high-voltage power lines is not a job for amateurs. These trees can fall unpredictably and cause real harm. In these cases, every move has to be calculated. Safety isn't a priority, it's the only option. This was almost a disaster. Before they could insert the wedge, the tree split vertically and crashed down. The notch failed, the hinge failed. Somehow no one was hurt. But this is a chilling reminder that one mistake in tree felling can change everything in seconds. Here, folks, take a good look at this. You're not just watching tree cutting, you're witnessing a master at work. Every move is calculated, every slice intentional. He's reading the tree, thinking 3 steps ahead, predicting exactly how it'll fall. You can feel the tension building. This isn't guesswork, it's strategy. What do you think is going to happen? First glance, it's just another tree job. But take a second look. That angle, that tension, that setup. Something is definitely about to go wrong. This isn't your typical cut. It's a ticking time bomb wrapped in bark. Working at height is no joke. Trimming trees up there takes more than courage. It demands the right tools, a sharp eye, and a solid crew below. Even the boldest climber knows the real strength comes from the team holding the ropes and having your back. Trees are like wild cards. Just when you think you've got it figured out, they go, surprise, I'm falling the other way. It's part science, part gamble, and every cut carries a little suspense. All right, chainsaw fans, place your bets. It's a straight-up duel between the MS 661CM and the MS 500i. Both machines mean business. Which one takes the crown? Watch closely, because this showdown is loud, fast, and full of sawdust. No one wants to end up in a situation like this. It's the kind of mess you hope never shows up in your backyard or your job site. It might not shine or roar like the newer tools, but this one earns its respect quietly. It's been doing its job for decades and for good reason. Simple, safe, and dependable. Sometimes, the old tools are still the smartest choice. This tree was a ticking time bomb. Burning from the inside and leaning right over the road. It was a disaster waiting to happen. Delaying wasn't an option. One wrong move and the consequences could have been tragic. Swift removal was the only way to protect everyone nearby. We've got a hollow tree here, and that means danger. What looks solid on the outside could collapse with the first cut. Before anything happens, the team needs a clear plan, steady hands, and tools that won't fail. Here's a fascinating method for stump removal. By building a burn chamber right inside the stump and controlling the airflow, the core burns away from within. It's a clever, time-saving alternative to digging, especially for large roots. Just remember, this method requires caution and full compliance with fire safety rules. And this right here is exactly why you don't cut trees on a windy day. One gust, one misstep, and you're inches from disaster. But that was a close call. Ever wonder what happens to all that leftover wood at a sawmill? Meet the DFR 4550ZS. It's not just a chipper, it's a full-blown wood devourer. This machine takes everything from scraps to full logs and turns them into perfectly sized chips. It's mesmerizing to watch. Wood in, ships out. Simple and efficient. It really makes you appreciate the full journey of a tree, from forest to final form. This debarking machine is something else. It grabs hold like a wild animal and shreds bark off the logs with terrifying ease. It's raw power in motion, and it doesn't hold back. Watching it work is like seeing a mechanical predator on the hunt. Honestly, I thought this was going to turn into a disaster, but somehow it held together. Sometimes a messy start still gets the job done. Have you ever seen a log so massive you wondered how anyone could cut it? The Wood Miser WM1000 is here to answer that question. This sawmill tackles logs up to 67 inches in diameter. That's not just big, that's colossal. It's not only about size though. With its thin kerf blade, you get less sawdust and more usable lumber. Add in automated controls and you've got a machine that feels futuristic. This isn't just lumber cutting, it's timber engineering at its finest. This design is the definition of simple genius. It applies force cleanly and efficiently. Sure, swinging an axe still works for the strong and determined, but this mechanized system cuts the effort dramatically. Less energy, less labor, lower electricity bills, and more output. It's smart economics and smart engineering rolled into one. This drum chipper is a beast. It swallows everything in its path, from thick tree trunks to wispy branches, and turns them into perfect chips without breaking a sweat. The sheer force and consistency of this machine is unbelievable. It doesn't slow down, it just keeps chewing. Moisture. In wood processing, it's a constant challenge. Too much and the wood warps. Too little and it snaps. The TS Dry Line at Beasley Forest Products in Georgia offers a solution. Their system controls drying with precision, ensuring consistent quality across every board. Less waste, fewer defects, better output. This is how smart technology meets an age-old problem. Chains and tires work together in a gritty tug-of-war against a buried stump. It's leverage in action, pure physics at play. But there's always a risk. If that chain snaps under stress, the backlash could be brutal. It's not just power, it's potential chaos wrapped in steel. Homemade circular saw is an engineering marvel. With clever construction and safety in mind, it processes a full cubic meter of firewood in just 6 minutes. Each log is cut to a perfect 33 centimeters, ready for stacking. It's clean, quick, and surprisingly professional, proof that great design doesn't always come from factories. EPC 400 firewood processor stands at the peak of engineering excellence. With a high torque cutting system and powerful hydraulics, it takes on logs up to 470 millimeters without hesitation. It's built to handle the curveballs of the lumber world, including short logs, odd shapes, and mill waste. Every inch of its design screams efficiency. This machine isn't just for cutting wood, it's for maximizing resources and minimizing downtime. Ever seen a stump vanish like a puff of smoke? The Deutz-Farg Agratron TTV 633 makes it happen. With 203 horsepower under the hood, it digs in and doesn't stop. One moment you're staring at a stubborn root ball, and the next, it's history. I stumbled on this wild footage from Germany. These guys were trimming trees in brutal weather, rain whipping, wind howling. But their gear? Top-notch. They were locked in, calm and collected. It's a perfect reminder of how far forestry tech has come, even when the elements fight back. Think you've seen a real log splitter? Think again. The Patel BSP-60 is not just a splitter. It's a beast that slices through logs up to 600 millimeters wide and splits them with 20 tons of raw force. Powered by either an 18.5 kilowatt motor or a 60 horsepower tractor, it combines heavy-duty power with true versatility. This machine does it all. The way the SC800 Pro devours massive stumps is something else. You blink and it's gone. No big mess, no torn up ground, just clean removal in seconds. If you're in forestry or construction, this tool changes everything. It's one of those machines that really lives up to the hype. Thanks for watching today's episode. For more epic machines and unstoppable force, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Veteran Tech. We bring the muscle behind the mission.